Let me tell y'all this about YouTube, man. This is something that I'm learning on my YouTube journey, and I feel like a lot of people need to hear this though. This is the very first thing that you need to understand and fully accept is that growing a YouTube channel take a long time. It ain't just something that you finna just boom overnight. You just gonna blow up. Like probably 0.01% of people do that. I've seen a few channels do that, and a lot of times, man, the people that do that on these channels, they done had some type of other experience, you know what I'm saying, before that YouTube channel. They might have had other YouTube channels, or maybe they worked in some type of environment that taught them the skills that they needed to be successful, or maybe they just had the money to be able to hire a team or a coach. Like a lot of these channels, man, it's very few people that just straight get it fully out the mud from the beginning and just blow up instantly. It happens, but it's just not normal, right? And I think a lot of people, man, when you start your YouTube channel, you so caught up into the promise of what it can possibly be for you. And, you thinking that, man, if I just follow these tips and follow this advice, I'm going to just blow up right away. And then it don't happen. And then you just, down in the dumps, constantly depressed. You see what I'm saying? And that's only because you had the wrong expectations to begin with. And so I think, man, for anybody that's trying to grow a YouTube channel, though, like, just temper your expectations, man. Quit expecting that you finna just pop off instantly and just, shock the world and all this, like, all that, man. Nah, it don't work that way, man. What really need to happen is that you got to be committed to doing this for multiple years of your life without making one red cent. You know what I'm saying? You got to be committed to doing this for free. Basically, as a hobby, it's just the fact that it's a hobby that you take serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to do this because you just want to do this. Facts. And, I think that's what's gonna help you stay consistent when they get hard. Cause look, I think I might have started this YouTube channel like 2021, like December 2021. Now, if you go scroll back on my channel, it's not gonna look like it, cause I done deleted a lot of old videos because I like changed my niche or whatever. But I wasn't always consistent, man. Like I ain't really get consistent until probably like June or July of last year, which was 2024. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't consistent. And I think, I know the reason I wasn't consistent is because I wasn't getting the results I wanted. And then when I didn't get the results, I just like, whatever, I ain't trying to mess with this. Because I was thinking I was finna just, you know, show up and show out. You feel me? And just blow up and, get monetized instantly and all that. I had to really, really realize, like, I gotta really want to do this for another reason. So then, that's when I changed my niche into something that I feel like I could continue to do, even if I wasn't making no money. And since then, I've been consistent. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much upload, like, for the second half of last year, I uploaded, like, every week. You know what I'm saying? This year, it ain't been every week, but I've been still consistent, though. You feel me? I just have other things that I've been focusing on. But that's because I found a bigger reason for wanting to do it than just trying to make money. You feel me? Don't get me wrong. The goal is still to get monetized. Hey, feel free to subscribe. Support me on that mission. I'm on the road to 1,000, trying to get the watch time. Y'all know the whole spiel. But you feel me though? I ain't in no rush either though. I'm blessed. You feel me? I got a full-time job, thankfully. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to keep the bills paid, all that. So it's like, it ain't no rush, man. And you can't be in no rush with YouTube. And you also have to learn how to detach your mental health and your self-worth from your performance of your channel. You know what I'm saying? If you uploading videos, ain't nobody clicking on them, ain't nobody watching your videos, they watch them and then they drop off super fast, it don't mean that you a bad creator. It don't mean that you don't have the potential to be great at what you do. You just have things you have to learn. It takes time. It takes repetition. You can watch all the YouTube videos in the world and try to implement on their advice, but it's still going to be something else that you are just messing up on or not the best at yet. because you just haven't learned. You just haven't got enough reps in. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. But the more you do it, like, the better you get. You know what I'm saying? You got to be comfortable on camera. People have to want to listen to you talk. Even though YouTube is a video platform, audio is like the key piece. You know what I'm saying? And like the way that you sound on camera, like just in general, the way that you talk, that's a part of the audio experience. And I'm not talking about your voice. Your voice is obviously part of it, but anybody can learn how to speak well. But what I just mean is, you know, do you sound bland? You know what I'm saying? Do you sound boring to listen to? Right? If so, people gonna click off the video. That's part of it. So it's so many different things, right? Then you got keeping their attention, right? Moving the video along, right? Depending on what type of video you're doing, you might do a lot of editing. Is the editing keeping people's attention? All these different things that you have to learn, right? And it take time. But that's also why you should keep uploading, because while you constantly sitting there overthinking every single video idea, you're not getting no experience. And you're going to sit there and overthink and just think and think and think until you got a perfect idea, and then it still ain't going to get views. And now you just took all that time for no reason. You could have just whipped something up real quick and got the same amount of views. So why you doing all that just to not get no views? Like, that's why they say in the beginning, it's quantity. You got to keep uploading and keep uploading and keep uploading. Not because that is what's going to get you the views, but because that's what's going to help you learn faster. It's not about the views in the beginning. Then over time, after you get so much quantity and you keep uploading and you get all the quantity and now your skills are in a better place, now you start to take your time on your videos and try to make sure that you are making them good quality, because you actually have the skills to make a good quality video. If you ain't got the skills to make a good quality video and you taking all that time, you just taking all that time to make a low quality video, and then you're going to feel defeated. Do that mean don't put in effort? No, I'm not saying that. But it's just that in the beginning, you got to find a balance between how much effort do I have to give, but still be consistent. Once you get to the point where you put in so much effort that you can't be consistent, then at that point, it's not worth it. In the beginning, I'm not saying that you should never prioritize quality. At some point, yes, but you're probably not there yet, man. Especially if you're watching this video, I'm just going to assume that you're probably at a point where you just need to get reps in. It's just like anything. It's like building muscle. You go to the gym. You don't go to the gym one time and do one workout and then be like, man, I ain't get as big as I want to, man. I'm done working out. This ain't for me. No, you got to keep showing up in the gym. You got to keep lifting the weights. You got to keep doing the reps. You got to keep eating the protein. You got to keep making sure you eating the right amount of calories. You got to keep on doing all that. And then eventually you look in the mirror and you muscular and all that. Because you got the reps in, man. So YouTube is a muscle. You feel me? And you got to exercise that YouTube muscle and keep getting the reps in until eventually, you know what I'm saying, you can do a lot less but get a lot more out of it. So, hey, just keep that in mind, man. If you like this video, then like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Watch this next video. And then I'll holler at y'all next time, man. Peace.